So tell me a little about your childhood.
My childhood.
Yes.
Yes, I was born in Germany. My parents are Italian. So I was raised in Germany. And Germany is a country which is very environmental friendly. So therefore I was raised with a conscious to be very environmental friendly. So I've been recycling and taking care of the environment from a very young age. It's just part of the German culture, so it's very normal, very natural.
Where did you choose to learn your skill?
My skill as a fashion designer, or just in general, my skill is creating things, let's say. I've learned in Germany, it was my hobby, so I started very, very early. I started when I was around 12 years old, when I discovered the sewing machine and I discovered that I could put things together with fabrics. So it was all very experimental. So I always was drawn to beautiful things and particular clothes. So I made it my hobby. I learned it in my spare time. And then it just evolved over the years. It just evolved. I became more skilled in it. I spent all my free time learning how to cut, how to create things, how to put fabrics together, and then how to pattern cut, how to draw. I was particularly fond in art. Of art, so I was drawing a lot, and yeah. So it just evolved into a profession.
Did you always want to be a designer of shoes?
No, it just happened. So my dream always was to be an actress. So that was my childhood dreams, and that what took me or brought me into being a fashion designer. So I always believed when I was a young girl, I believed that I needed to be glamorous and look like an actress. So therefore I needed a great wardrobe. And that was the reason what took me to learn how to make clothes, because I wanted to wear individual designs. Nobody could have them. There shouldn't be any duplicates. And so I thought I had to create them myself, make them myself, so I would look like a glamorous actress. So that was the reason how I got actually into fashion. And I've never I never thought I'm going to be a fashion designer. Particularly shoes I only started designing last year. So I was more focused on fashion, and the reason I designed shoes was because I'm a vegetarian. Majority of my lifestyle is vegan, so my diet is predominantly vegan, and I've been most of my life. And I find it very hard to find beautiful vegan shoes or vegetarian shoes, so I just make them myself.
How would you describe how a woman should look and feel in your shoes?
First of all, a woman needs to feel good about herself. So that's the work she needs to do internally. And when she feels good about herself, she naturally will be drawn to the right product, to the right shoes, to the right dress. But the work always has to start inside. A woman has to love herself. She needs to work on her inner qualities about herself, irrelevant what anybody else says. So that woman, which will learn to love herself and will feel confident in herself, will make the right decision about her wardrobe as well. So the woman I see in my shoes will be a confident woman, which knows what she wants, which has values. Her life will be based on values. And she will wear the shoes with confidence.
What is the most important aspect of your shoes?
The most important aspect of my shoes is obviously that they are value-based, that they are suitable for vegetarian and vegans, and that they are very comfortable and beautiful looking. So the craftsmanship is very important, that they are made very beautifully. So they have to look good, feel good, be good, and wear good.
You said earlier that you are a vegan, and so you are a vegan, and you always have been. Is that right?
I'm a vegetarian, but predominantly my diet is vegan. So most of my life I've been a vegetarian, and Occasionally I may find myself in an environment where I may have some organic cheese if it ever happens, but mostly my diet is predominantly vegan, yes.
What message would you give to anyone thinking of purchasing your shoes?
To someone who is thinking of purchasing my shoes? Well, try them on. Try them on. That's really... my shoes are like any other shoes. From the aesthetics, I don't think it needs so much thinking really, because the whole purpose of my collection is that it is a luxurious collection, a beautiful crafted, very feminine. So just treat them like you go shopping for any other shoes, and just enjoy them, enjoy wearing them, enjoy looking at them, and enjoy what they're actually made of. Think of what they're made of. Maybe that gives a sense of excitement, that they're a little bit more innovative, something different, something new, and there's beauty which is based on values.
Are you trying to change the mindset of meat eaters and the exploits of animals?
It's not so much that I want to change things, because I always feel I can't do it. I can only change myself. But I know that there are a lot of people out in this world which would like change. And for those who would like change, I would like to offer an alternative where they can then make their own choices. Because I feel, and I think it's in every human nature to be drawn to values. It's just normal. It's not normal to exploit animals and to encourage the farming of animals, which is so harmful for our environment also. So, and most people are not even aware of it.
Yeah.
So it is really just about educating people, making them aware, and then they can make their own choices. I'm not out to pinpoint or point at anybody else. I have my values, which I hold strong to it. And that's the lifestyle I have chosen. And what anybody else makes with their own value, that's up to them. But I feel that everybody has a right of choice.
What is the most important thing in your life?
To feel good. The most important thing in my life is to feel good, to be happy, to live a satisfying life.
And if you could change a piece of the world, what would it be?
I don't want to change the world. I'd like the world to change itself.
Brilliant. Thank you.